Good morning, children. Let us continue reading the chapter that we started yesterday. Civics, 13th chapter, My Society and I. So, yesterday we discussed about the importance of society. Why is it important to live in a society? Why do we need each other? And then we discussed about different levels of society. The first is family and school. Today we will discuss about the other units of society, that is neighborhood, village, town and city, and nation. So let's start the class. Our neighborhood. We are all part of a neighborhood, which is an important part of society. Neighborhoods provide important services such as schools, shops, parks, doctors, clinics, and places of worship. People from different families meet in the neighborhood and interact with each other. A good neighborhood is important because it helps us to live a good quality life. It also teaches us to be tolerant towards others and to cooperate with others. So, you see, we are all part of a neighborhood. Now, what is neighborhood? The buildings and the houses near or around our house is called neighborhood, and the people who live around us, who live near our house, is called neighbors. So, understand the difference. Okay, neighborhood is an area of a village, town or city and the people who live there. So, it is an important part of society. What do we have near our house? We have shops, we have market, we have schools, we have parks. So, these are all neighborhoods and they provide us services. The shops, they gives us the things that we require. We go to the park for refreshment, we go to the school for gaining knowledge. So, you see, the neighborhood helps us in many ways. And people from different families, they come out and meet in the neighborhood and interact with each other. They share their feelings, they share their problems. So, a good neighborhood is very important because it helps us to live a good quality life. When we are in any trouble or in problem, they always help us. A good neighborhood also teaches us to be tolerant towards others and to cooperate with others. We need to cooperate, we need to help each other. So, whenever we are in any problem, who comes to help us? The people who live nearby us, isn't it? So, we should always be tolerant towards them. Then the next unit is village, town and city. The village, town or city in which we live takes care of our basic needs. It provides us with various facilities required to live comfortably. The government in each village, town or city provides services which are essential for good living. Buses, trains, roads, parks, hospitals and schools are some of the important services. The government makes rules and laws for people to follow so that all can live peacefully. The police helps the government to maintain law and order. The armed forces like Army, Navy and Air Force protect us in times of war and also help us in times of need such as floods and drought. We should obey rules and cooperate with this government so that it can serve us better. Now, see, some of us live in village, some of us live in town or city. So, wherever we live, the government takes care of our basic needs. How? By providing us with various facilities, by providing services to us. Like for example, there are government buses, trains, roads and parks, government hospitals, government schools, which are provided to us by the government, and it's all free of cost. We don't have to pay for it. So these are the services, and there are many more such services provided by the government. Now not only that, government also has made rules for us to follow, so that we all can live peacefully without fighting with each other. So when everyone follows the rule, we live in peace. There are police who helps the government to maintain law and order. The police make sure that the people follow all the rules and the regulations. Law, L-A-W, law means rules, okay. So the police make sure that the people follow rules and regulations, and those who do not follow the rules, what do? They punish them. And then there are forces like army, navy and air force who protects us in times of war. When our enemy, they attack us, it is the forces, the army, the soldiers and the navy personnel who fight for us. They also help us in times of crisis, like when there is a flood or a drought. What happens? They come to our rescue. So all these services are provided by the government, and it is our duty to follow the rules and cooperate with the government and help the government, so that it can serve us better, so that it can help us. Okay. Alright, so the last unit is nation, our nation. The nation is the largest unit of the society. We all live in India and hence are Indian citizens. Citizens enjoy many important rights. Rights are the things that we are allowed to do by law. But as citizens, we also have to perform certain duties and become responsible for the welfare and progress of the nation. Nation means country. So nation is the largest unit of society. You all know how big our country is, isn't it? We all live in India. India is our country, and we are the citizens of India. We are called Indian citizens. Now we people, we citizens enjoy many rights. I told you what rights means, isn't it? The facilities, the things that we are allowed to do by law. According to the rules, we are allowed to do. So there are many things that we are allowed to do. But being a citizen, we also have to perform certain duties, as I said you earlier. We must perform those duties and be a responsible citizen and help for the welfare and the progress of the nation, of the society. So along with rights, we have to perform duties. Thus, we see that in order to live better and more meaningful lives, we have to be cooperative and helpful towards all the people in our society. We must follow the laws and help the government to function smoothly. A good citizen should fulfill his or her duties towards his or her family, school, neighborhood, city and nation. So at the end, what we see, what we understand is, in order to live better life, in order to live a happy and peaceful life, we have to cooperate and help people in our society. They help us, so we also have to be helpful towards them. We have to follow the rules and the regulations laid down by the government, so that the government can help us better. We should try to be a good citizen. A good citizen fulfills his or her duties towards his or her family. So we have to perform all our duties towards our family, towards our school, towards our neighborhood, towards our town or city and towards our nation. Then only we can live a better and meaningful life. We can live happily and peacefully. Alright, let's see what's written here. Did you know? India is a democracy. This means that the people of India choose their own government to rule the country. So you all know our India is a democratic country. So what does democratic country means, or what democracy means? So this means A democratic country has the right to choose their own government. We vote and choose our leader. This is called democracy. There are some countries where people are not allowed to choose their government, to choose their leader. It is only in a democratic country like India people choose government to rule the country. Okay. So with this, I hope you will follow all the rules and the regulations. You will listen to your parents, you will help your family members and neighbors. Hoping that I'll end the class here. In the next class we will be doing the exercises given in the book. Till then, take care and stay safe. Thank you for watching.